Hello everyone. Today we're going to talk about the life of an Indian mathematician, Srinivasa Ramanujan. Early life and education. Ramanujan was born on December 22, 1887, in Road, a city in southern India. His father, K. Srinivasa Iyengar, was an accountant, and his mother, Kumala Tamal, was the daughter of a city official. Though Ramanujan's family was of the Brahmin caste, the highest social class in India, they lived in poverty. Ramanujan began attending school at the age of 5. In 1898, he transferred to Town High School in Kumbakonam. Even at a young age, Ramanujan demonstrated extraordinary proficiency in math, impressing his teachers and upperclassmen. However, it was G.S. Carr's book, a synopsis of elementary results in pure mathematics, which reportedly spurred Ramanujan to become obsessed with the subject. Having no access to other books, Ramanujan taught himself mathematics using Carr's book, whose topics included integral calculus and power series calculations. His concise book would have an unfortunate impact on the way Ramanujan wrote down his mathematical results later, as his writings included too few details for many people to understand how he arrived at his results. Ramanujan was so interested in studying mathematics that his formal education effectively came to a standstill. At the age of 16, Ramanujan matriculated at the government college in Kumbakonam on a scholarship, but lost his scholarship the next year because he had neglected his other studies. He then failed the first arts examination in 1906, which would have allowed him to matriculate at the University of Madras, passing math but failing his other subjects. So now, let's proceed to his career. For the next few years, Ramanujan worked independently on mathematics, writing down results into notebooks. In 1909, he began publishing work in the Journal of Indian Mathematical Society, which gained him recognition for his work despite lacking a university education. Needing employment, Ramanujan became a clerk in 1912, but continued his mathematics research and gained even more recognition. Receiving encouragement from a number of people, including the mathematician Cesar Iyer, Ramanujan sent over a letter along with about 120 mathematical theorems to J.H. Hardy, a lecturer in mathematics at Cambridge University in England. Hardy, thinking that the writer could either be a mathematician who was playing a prank or a previously undiscovered genius, asked another mathematician, G.E. Littlewood, to help him look at the Ramanujan works. The two concluded that Ramanujan was indeed a genius. Hardy wrote back, noting that Ramanujan's theorems fell into roughly three categories: results that were already known, results that were new and that were interesting but not necessarily important, and results that were both new and important. Hardy immediately began to arrange for Ramanujan to come to England, but Ramanujan refused to go at first because of religious scruples about going overseas. However, his mother dreamed that the goddess of Namakal commanded her to not prevent Ramanujan from fulfilling his purpose. Ramanujan arrived in England in 1914 and began his collaboration with Hardy. In 1916, Ramanujan obtained a Bachelor of Science by research from Cambridge University. His thesis was based on highly composite numbers, which are integers that have more divisors than two integers of a smaller volume. In 1917, however, Ramanujan became seriously ill, possibly from tuberculosis, and was admitted to a nursing home at Cambridge, moving to different nursing homes as he tried to regain his health. In 1919, he showed some recovery and decided to move back to India. There, his health deteriorated again, and he died there the following year. So let us proceed to his personal life. On July 14, 1909, Ramanujan married Jana Kemal, a girl whom his mother had selected for him. Because she was 10 at the time of marriage, Ramanujan did not live together with her until she reached puberty at the age of 12, as was common at the time. So here are the honors and awards of Srinivasa Ramanujan. In 1918, he was a Fellow of the Royal Society. At the same time, he was a Fellow of Trinity College, Cambridge University. In recognition of Ramanujan's achievements, India also celebrates Mathematics Day on December 22, Ramanujan's birthday. Ramanujan died on April 26, 1920, in Mumbai, at the age of 32. His death was likely caused by an intestinal disease called hepatic amoebiasis. So, as an Indian mathematician, Srinivasa Ramanujan has a lot of contributions to mathematics. First, Ramanujan compiled around 3,900 results consisting of equations and identities. One of his famous treasured findings was his infinite series for pi. This series forms the basis of many algorithms we use today. He gave several fascinating formulas to calculate the digits of pi in many unconventional ways. Second, he discovered a long list of new ideas to solve many challenging mathematical problems, which gave a significant impetus to the development of game theory. His contribution to game theory is purely based on intuition and natural talent, and remains unrivaled to this day. Next is, he elaborately described the map theta function, which is a concept in the realm of modular form in mathematics, considered an enigma till some time back. It is now recognized as holomorphic parts of mass forms. One of Ramanujan's notebooks was discovered by George Andrews in 1976 in the library at Trinity College. Later, the contents of this notebook were published as a book. 1729 is known as the Ramanujan number. It is the sum of the cubes of two numbers 10 and 9. For instance, 1729 results from adding 1729. This is the smallest number that can be expressed in two different ways, as it is the sum of these two cubes. Interestingly, 1729 is a natural number, following 1728 and preceding 1730. The last is, Ramanujan's contribution stretched across mathematics fields, including complex analysis, number theory, infinite series, and continued fractions. So here are the Ramanujan's other notable contribution includes hypergeometric series, the Riemann series, the elliptic integrals, the theory of divergent series, and the functional equations of the zeta function. So we're done discussing the life of Srinivasa Ramanujan, as well as its contribution to the development of mathematics. Thank you for watching, and I hope you learned a lot in this video.